Hey guys, so I need to rip the band-aid off here and do something on this channel that I've been procrastinating for a very long time, and it's to sit down, put my phone up on a tripod. Don't worry about the set, it's kind of a mess in here. Don't worry about the lighting, it's kind of dark in here. And just speak what's on my heart. Now, something I'm very passionate about doing is just sharing what's on my heart. But on my creator journey thus far, I haven't quite been brave enough to fully unleash this kind of expression here on my main channel. I've started a second channel and I would put that expression over there. I more recently started a secret channel without my name on it, and I would do that sort of expression over there. But I feel like everything has been leading up to me. It's all been training wheels. It's all been training wheels for me to get to this point where I can create spontaneously and share what's on my heart here on this channel. No editing, no production value, nothing. Something that I've been addicted to one of my perfectionist tendencies is like meticulously editing out all of the pauses in my videos. I've been doing this for years. And actually, I've been desperate to let this go. And you've heard me talk about this before. I've been desperate to let this go because it literally is that habit of needing to meticulously edit my videos. It reduces the amount that I can express myself, and the amount that I can get done in a given week dramatically reduces how much I can get done, because instead of just opening and flowing and creating, being a creator, I'm instead kind of doing this meticulous process when I really don't need to be doing that. I'm not in the TV movie industry. I'm a creator. And this is the kind of creator I want to be. I want to be the kind of creator where I can just share very freely. Something interesting that's happening to me is, I've been building a creative freedom coaching business. It's been a slow build, but I've had some clients, and what I'm realizing is as I've been embarking on this journey of creative freedom, I've actually got people who are looking up to me. And I know there's a lot of people who want to do something similar. They want to get on the camera and just talk. And I don't blame them. I want to do it. It's such a fun way of creating. It's a way where you don't have to do annoying stuff like planning or overproducing, over editing, all that stuff I'm talking about. It's a way where you can just share. And a lot of the people that want to share this sort of stuff, they want to share things that they've learned relating to mental health or their own creator journeys or realizations. And these things are very, very scary to show up and share because they come from a very vulnerable place. Like a lot of the times I'll speak for myself. I'm the kind of person where I'm always kind of very intensely like navigating life and trying to like figure things out, like figure out the hang-ups and figure out how to be more happy and more joyous and more flowing and more loving and more peaceful. And when I kind of unlock something, I want to shout it from the rooftops. But it can be very vulnerable because what led to that realization was like a very delicate personal process. So then when you put yourself out there and you share that sort of thing, or in general, when you put yourself out there, when you let go of perfectionism and all of that, and when you put yourself out there very raw and you're just speaking from the heart, you're letting yourself be seen, which is very, very terrifying for people like me, where I'm used to kind of presenting this more perfect masked version of me. Now, it's really interesting because looking back on my journey, I always would kind of open up about what I'm going through and what I'm learning and what I'm experiencing, but I would always force the skater mask on. Actually, if I even look back at my old thumbnails, especially the more recent ones, I can almost see in these thumbnails that like I'm trying to break free of this thing, but I'm like putting on the skater costume because I'm scared to fully break from what is comfortable. And if you've been here for a while, you've seen me go on this process of trying to break free and becoming scared and going back into what's comfortable and iterating and iterating and iterating on this process. Now, I don't think there's anything wrong with this. And I think if you're on a similar journey, if you have moments of breaking free, but then you kind of go back into what's comfortable because it's scary to be out there and be seen. I think this ebb and flow for a lot of us is our spiral staircase upwards of progress. It is a spiral. There are going to be times where we go backwards a little bit, but we have to remember on this journey, it is always going up. It is always going up. I feel like I've had quite a breakthrough recently. Like, I noticed all of a sudden this courage and energy and confidence with just completely breaking free of my niche on this channel. And I've actually, in the past, made a video where I said I was destroying my niche for good. And then I got scared and I unlisted all those type of videos and I went back to skating. And what I noticed looking back at those videos is I had a lot more to let go of because I was still, setting up the right shots, setting up the lighting, delivering over and over and over again and getting really frustrated and feeling like it wasn't coming out right. And then going into editing and doing the same thing, just watching it over and over again, cutting out pieces, moving my talking pieces around, just going through this painstaking process. So I still had a lot to learn because what I've unlocked here is put the phone on the tripod, press record. I didn't even really have a plan for this video. I just kind of felt called to create and I felt called to say something and I felt called to rip this bandaid off of doing this skill on this channel. I got my practice in on the secret channel. I think it's time to bring it out here. And what I see for myself, if I can continue to be courageous, is I see my channel becoming a very holistic place where I kind of share this very broad view of my journey and what I'm learning. So it can't just be skateboarding. It can't just be business. It can't just be spiritual talks. It can't just be productivity systems. For me, they're all so connected that I have to share the whole thing because there is an extreme motivation to take what I've learned and show it to you in case you want to use it to improve your own life. And that's just what my impulse is. And the trap that I keep getting into is I'll think, oh, I have to just do this, or just do this, or just do this, or just do this. But then I'm not able to communicate the whole picture. Like, you can have all this inner growth and realizations, but then you have to put it into practice. And how have I been putting that into practice? A lot of the times it's with budgeting, or it's with actually creating crazy stuff and putting it on my channel, even though it's scary. But yeah, budgeting, addressing consumption habits, been sober for a while. And yes, skateboarding and embracing play and joy, like a child would. All of these things I want to talk about on this channel. And one of the biggest things holding me back has been my fear of annoying my subscribers, my fear of losing subscribers and feeling like that means that I'm failing. all of this stuff. But like I said, for some reason, I seem to be having a breakthrough here in 2025. I don't know if it has to do with sobriety. I've also been meditating. I've been really good about my meditation. If you didn't know, I'm a certified meditation teacher. I got certified last year. But yeah, I don't know if it's the sobriety, if it's the meditation. Like, there's also been a lot of momentum because I have been posting and my posts have been flopping and I've been getting the hate comments and all of that is happening, but some force keeps pushing me forward. And I'm just riding it. I'm fingers crossed this is the time that I don't end up having a huge panic and unlisting all these videos. I want to kind of fully break free and fully go forward instead of backwards. And this is the direction for me. The direction is to embrace everything I'm interested in. So it's funny because the tendency to box myself in, it comes up at every corner. Because I just made I just posted 2 pieces of content here about my filming studio. And now it feels so random to be doing something like this, but I kind of know that means this is exactly what I have to post because it feels uncomfortable. It's like, there's the barrier. And one of my true hopes is that by opening myself to posting this, because look, I wanted to take my phone out and record this and I want to post it. And I know it's going to be scary and I know I'm going to experience shame and I'm going to be tempted to unlist it. My sincere hope is that for the people watching who also have this strong desire to create and express and to be themselves online for whatever reason, if it's for personal joy, if it's for you want to grow a business, or maybe you want to inspire others, my personal hope is that me pushing through all of my resistances and posting this helps you feel like maybe I can do it too. That is my sincere hope, because back to what I was saying about, a lot of people want to talk about mental health and share their realizations and what's worked for them. That is so awesome. Like, mental health is something that is a widespread struggle these days. And what a shame that people are afraid to share what has worked for them, because there's not enough of this information out there. So I want to share what's worked for me. And again, it's all of these well-rounded things. And it's a holistic, I've been really liking the term holistic creator. That's kind of the direction I want to go. And I want other people to feel like they can do it too. And I think that's why I'm here posting all of these crazy things. And I'm in this moment feeling prepared to face whatever result comes of me posting this. I may, for my mental health, turn comments to, there's a setting where I can turn them to hold all comments, so I have to read them and approve them before they appear. So I may do that for my mental health, and if that's something that can serve you and you didn't know about that feature, feel free to use it as well. And I offer one-on-one coaching calls. They're super reasonably priced. I call them Creative Freedom Coaching. It truly is, it is an immense passion of mine. I hope to continue growing. You know, I've been doing the Amazon business, but I hope to continue growing this business, which feels very, very meaningful for me. And yeah, I'll continue to keep you posted on this whole journey, but I'm glad to be ripping this Band-Aid off. Unfortunately, I know there's going to be many more Band-Aids to rip off going forward, because this creative freedom journey, it's like you always meet your edge and you got to do the next uncomfortable thing to continue growing into more and more creative freedom. But this is the path I've chosen. So here we are. All right, let me know your thoughts on this topic in the comments. I'd love to hear, and subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you soon.